Hey guys, working on learning to read off of a staff. Remember, we have to know about the musical alphabet, that there are 7 letters in it, that it is circular, and that it can start on any of the letters, and it is bidirectional. Remember, those 2 directions for the musical alphabet is backwards and forwards. So when we're taking a look, we use a staff. Now, it's really important you remember that the staff, just like your hand, has 5 lines, 4 spaces in between those lines, a space above and a space below. You can use your hand to learn how to read off of a staff. Remember that a staff has 2 directions. If I know where the identity of one of these lines or spaces and go this direction, I'm going up the staff. I'm going to go to higher pitches, and that's just how the staff works. And so if I'm going to go up the staff, then I just need to know which direction of the musical alphabet I'm going to use. Remember, the 2 directions are backwards and forwards. So if I'm going to go up the staff, I'm going to use the musical alphabet in the forwards direction. Remember that the staff usually has a sign on it to tell you the identity of one of the lines or spaces on that staff. When we play the ukulele, we're going to use the treble clef. Treble means high, and the ukulele has high pitches on it, and that makes sense. But treble is a stupid name for that sign. It is what we should call the G clef because it shows us where G is. Clef is a word that means key, and so it's the key to reading the staff. The big fat part of the staff wraps around the 2nd line from the bottom. Now, you may not have that on your hand staff, and it would look really weird if you just like tattooed it on there, and it would, I don't know, your parents would be okay with that, so maybe not do that. But if you can remember the 2nd line from the bottom, if I put my thumb on the bottom, the 2nd line from the bottom is my pointer finger. This is the finger that tells you what to do and what you better remember. And so if your thumb's on the bottom, the 2nd finger, the pointer finger, is the one that is the indicator for the staff. The one the clef sign shows you is G. After that, you just have to know, are you going up the staff, musical alphabet forwards, or down the staff, musical alphabet backwards? So if I'm going up the staff, remember it's just each successive line or space. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Remember, I can extend the staff going up on little line segments, and the musical alphabet just keeps repeating. If I start on G and go down the musical alphabet, I'm just going to use the musical alphabet backwards. G, F, E, D, and the first ledger line under it is middle C, loved by piano teachers everywhere. It's important that you know how to read off of the staff. And you may know lots of other people who teach you funny things to think and sentences to do, but it's just as easy to know how the musical alphabet works, how to fit it on a staff, and that you carry a staff with you wherever you go. So as long as you're not losing your hands anywhere, you can practice this anywhere. Remember dumb time? This is perfect for dumb time. Maybe you and a friend who's on this same lesson can go back and forth and go, hey friend, what's this? And your friend could go, it's a B. And you can figure this out. Make sure that you're spending time doing it. Sometimes, because nobody taught you to read the musical alphabet when you were taught to read in English or whatever language you started reading in, nobody loved you enough to do that for you. It's going to take extra time, and it may feel a little bit like, I don't know, that you must be really stupid to have to keep sounding stuff out this way. But if you don't do it, you're never going to learn how to read. So take advantage. Every time you see something in a staff, try to identify the name of the pitch that's there. Remember, that staff is there to show us specific pitch, highness or lowness of the sound. Anywhere a note is on the staff is something very specific. That's a specific pitch that we can sing, that we can play, and that we can find on the neck of the fretboard. So exciting. So use your hand. Good luck.